Good afternoon, everyone. I am Brooke Pinto, Chairwoman of the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety. I would like to call this meeting of the committee to order. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, and the time is now 1:10 p.m. We have a quorum today with the presence of all of our Judiciary Committee members, Ward 6 Councilmember Charles Allen, at-large Councilmember Anita Bonds, Ward 7 Councilmember Wendell Felder, and at-large Councilmember Kenyon McDuffie. Today is our organizational meeting, and we only have two items on the agenda today. First, the rules of organization and procedure for the Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety for Council Period 26 Resolution of 2025. And second, the Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety Staff Appointment Resolution of 2025. First, we will consider the rules of organization and procedure for the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety for Council Period 26, Resolution of 2027. Okay, let me try that again. First, we will consider the rules of organization and procedure for the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety for Council Period 26, Resolution of 2025. This resolution adopts the committee's draft rules of organization and procedure, which were circulated yesterday and are attached to the resolution. The rules have been drafted to conform with general practices of council committees and reflect changes to the Council Period 26 rules adopted at the council's organizational meeting on January 2nd, 2025. I now move the rules of organization and procedure for the Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety for Council Period 26, with leave for staff to incorporate this discussion as well as make any technical changes. Is there any discussion? Okay. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Great, the ayes have it unanimously. Next, we will consider the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety Staff Appointment Resolution of 2025. This resolution appoints 5 staff members to the Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety. Lynn Groft is Committee Director, Akima Benjamin is Committee Manager, Aloy Labrada, Senior Legislative Counsel, Anaya Mitchell, Legislative Policy Advisor, and James Nance as Legislative Counsel. I now move the Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety Staff Appointment Resolution of 2025 with leave for staff to incorporate this discussion as well as any technical changes. Is there any discussion? Great. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Great. The ayes have it unanimously. Briefly, before we adjourn, I'd like to take a minute to speak of my plans for this committee over the coming months and years. I want to build on the progress that we made last committee period, and together we made a lot of progress. With reductions in violent crime by 35% year over year and the lowest reported violent crime numbers MPD has had on record in 30 years, with improvements to our critical public safety agencies, including the Office of Unified Communications, which we have worked together with to fill critical staffing positions, publicly share data on calls and errors, and reduce the number of issues callers experience, from everything from call times and waits to dispatch. With the reaccreditation of several units of the Department of Forensic Sciences, including the recent reaccreditation in fingerprinting, and so much more. I want to thank all of you for your partnership as we've worked on this legislation, budget investments, and conducted rigorous oversight of our public safety agencies to drive down crime. And as we look ahead to this new council period, I want to ensure that we continue to work on the progress that has gotten us to this point with the legislation and robust oversight, but also with working with our communities and agencies to drive forward needed improvements to public safety outcomes. We know that there are still far too many residents who are experiencing violence and loss. We know there are still far too many residents who are economically insecure as they navigate needs of themselves and their families, and a robust network of legal services and community supports that stand at the ready to assist but need our continuous support and funding. We will continue to focus on increased opportunities for our returning citizens so they can return home and lead a stable and fulfilling life. We will be focused on supporting peace and improving efficiency with our violence interruption programs. And first and foremost, we will always remain committed to keeping every district resident safe and secure in their neighborhoods. With that, is there any further business for the committee today? Hearing none, The time is now 1:15 p.m. and we are adjourned.